We are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Now Tua Tagovailoa gets set to lead this Dolphins offense for the first time.
The secret to his game and his success, incredible chemistry with each and every one of the guys that catches passes with him. And not only does he ask them to stay after practice or meet him before practice, he actually demands it because he knows if they have that kind of chemistry built up, they're going to be hard to beat each and every ball game.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Tua. He's got a man. It's his fullback. They get 11 back on it. Leads to 3rd down. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily in that position.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Tua going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, will come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to pass. Tua. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him, able to bring him to the ground. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I know they got the first down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it. But I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Tua. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 32-yard line. Let's pick up 13 yards and moves the sticks.
This has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. 2nd and 2. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now. On first down, Tagovailoa. And he's got it. And
this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally, and then you change your game plan.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. A run with Mostert up the middle. And I think they stopped him again. They did. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Raheem Mostert taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. On 3rd down and short, and everything well executed. He not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. But there's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback from the University of Houston. It's Kyle Allen.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage. The other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
They run with a rookie from Florida, Dameon Pierce. And really a nice job there to make something out of that run. Sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Chris Moore. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Houston. Chris Moore, 69 yards. And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to next-gen stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So Miami coming out for their second drive. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next. It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. Incomplete. So we're a little late getting there. It's third down. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he fires one, but incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in. And that led to a big drop.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Got a man. It's Waddle, complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Ready up. Triangle. Miss right. Check right. Set.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Jerry Hughes on the stop.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
It's a 4-yard pickup there to leaves him with 4 and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Tua sets up to pass it. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 26. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. Tua now on first down. Out route to Hill, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking up. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. So after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. A final shot before half for Allen. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports halftime report. First, though, time for a check of the next-gen stats from that first half for Miami. And they were able to have some success throwing the football against the secondary. Look for that to continue as they try to break this deadlock. Meanwhile, for the Texans, we get a look at their numbers on the ground in that first half, as they'll be looking to rev things up here in a tie ball game.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Chris Moore, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. One play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Miami first down. That one going for a gain of 11.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath. Gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. Up the middle they go with Mostert. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ready, ready. Run.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tua. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They hand it off to Mostert. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now a first carry for their fullback. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
From the 17, Tua. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Here's Mostert, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine, but going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. The 2 are going to try and throw for it. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Houston set to take over. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
I tell you, he brings the wood when he comes flying up in run support. He may be a safety, but he hits like a linebacker.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Play action. Now it's Allen. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. First and 10, it's Pierce. And he is going to lose yardage here. Jerome Baker crashing downhill and getting the stop.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And they're going to get this up to midfield. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From midfield, here's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete.
But he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. Miami's offense set and ready to go. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tua under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. So after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Also lead the 4th down.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down. So you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker.
Ready. Ultra.
Tua on 4th down. Another catch there for Waddle. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Ready, set.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, in a tight 1-point game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And now they're going to get him down right
no
at the
running
line
at
of
all day.
scrimmage. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now Tagovailoa. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here we go.
Here's Mostert. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Once again, it's Mostert. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. An 8-play drive to this play. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. To throw is Tua. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. 21 yards there on 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw is Tua. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Mostert. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown puts him up 7. But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a one-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they like to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. He's got it. And they will not go quietly as we are back to a 2-score game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. So now the Texans down on the scoreboard. A little under 30 seconds remaining. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. Here's Allen. And this one too low.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.
Yeah. Well, please. Johnny, get up. Y'all better get up and get this room together now. Kulu, you thinking you finna stay home today? Then you better get your ass up and get this goddamn raw run together for our whirlwind on y'all behind. You a part of this too. These things need to be put up and away in a drawer somewhere, not out for everybody to see. And I'm tired of telling you that. You niggas ain't finna lay down until this room is clean again. Get this shit together. Come on, today Wednesday. Yeah.
Do I band?
I don't know. I thought you said your band days was Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yo, it's time for you guys to get up.
This shit have been getting up. Well, Johnny, did he go down there with her? Johnny,
Yeah?
you supposed to go down there and let her out.
Okay.
Go.
These are dirty.
What's dirty? How you know they dirty?
Because I, wear these yesterday.
You wore them yesterday where?
I wear this and this to, no, I wear this
To To bed or school?
School, not this to school.
What was that doo in there?
Huh?
Oh, some socks. Put them in dirty clothes. What else can you do if they dirty?
Dad, our dirty clothes are downstairs.
We'll take them and put them downstairs then. I don't know why they're still downstairs. They should have been finished.
So are expected to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Allen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game, and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
Now Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. But here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. Open man, that's Gesicki down the field. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Once again, we got to get it done as a group. I got you there. Let's go now.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
Better than this.
What?